We start with the Lake Show. Lakers overcome a missed LeBron layup at the end of regulation to win in overtime in Utah.
You're on.
Just the facts.
How'd they win?
He ended the game with 37 points in what proved to be the game-winning shot.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the standings. For a hot second there, if you follow Nick on Twitter, the Lakers were indeed in 6th place.
This was the second prediction.
No, that's not true.
It was.
We have the video. Just get to the show and we'll.
This was the prediction. Last Wednesday it went awry. This Wednesday it was supposed to be right, but it wasn't.
Okay, well, you know what, Hubs? See if you can reorder it. I'll answer the Lakers question in a moment. But because Brew is starting the show by questioning my prediction integrity, let me show you two things. First of all, the standings as of midnight. Hubs, do we have them?
We did.
At midnight, the Lakers were the 6th seed.
Midnight.
However,
that means nothing.
You are correct. But if you must hear what I actually promised America 1 week ago, Hubs, if we have the video, tell me. We can play it for you. What we promised America was that the Lakers would be playing the Clippers tonight for the 6th seed. That was the prediction. We can play it for you if you'd like.
Hear it,
you know what? Go ahead and play it.
Yeah, I would like to hear it.
Go ahead. Let's do it.
When we are here, Wednesday, April 5th, they will be playing the Clippers that night.
Yep.
And that game will be for the 6th seed. Mark it down.
Mark it down.
Mark it down.
Mark it down. I hope people marked it down. Brew, you literally should have marked it down. You would have made that grievous error to start today's program. However, I would like to talk about the Lakers' win last night from two perspectives. One is it was almost a travesty. They were up 10 with 100 seconds left, and then they almost gave it away in a game they had to have. So why were they able to pull it out of the fire? Because LeBron scored as many in overtime as the Jazz did. Because LeBron, in year 20 at age 37, had his 10th 35-5-5 of the season. Prior to this year, you know how many year 20, 35, 5-5s we'd had in all of league history?
4.
One ever.
Oh.
And what you are seeing now with the Lakers is with LeBron getting closer and closer to full strength. And with LeBron controlling possessions and games, and while the last 90 seconds, including that Olynyk banked-in top of the key three, was a disaster. But this is right now, Brew, the scariest team in the Western Conference because they have a guy in Anthony Davis who was playing as well as anyone in the Western Conference prior to last night. He was fine. He wasn't overwhelming. And he is not the scariest guy on the team. That guy in year 20 that can do this on any given night and take over in overtime, playing 40 minutes on any given night, is the scariest guy on the team, and that nobody in the conference can deal with.
AD should be the scariest, though. He needs to be the scariest. And LeBron was great. The game-winning shot was phenomenal. It was a great move to spin and all that stuff. But why was that even a close game? Like you said, it could have been a travesty. It was the question was going to be, was it a big win? Yeah, it became a big win because they almost blew it. All right, against a team that didn't have its two best players in Lauri Markkanen and Jordan Clarkson. Okay, and here's why it got close. Because AD, whether you want to blame AD or you want to blame the rest of the Lakers, they didn't play him like he was the scariest guy. First half, 16 points, everything's going well. Third quarter, AD gets 2 shots, and they get outscored by 7. LeBron had 5 shots. Schroeder had 5 shots. Dennis Schroeder and Austin Reeves had 5 shots. They shot Austin 5 Reeves for 15 combined. AD's, meanwhile, in 9 minutes gets 2 shots. AD in the fourth quarter in overtime, 1 for 7. Okay? Now, again, you can put a lot of that on him if he's not being aggressive enough. But you just said it. LeBron's controlling the game. Well, control it by getting it to AD some. I don't need LeBron taking 27 shots. I don't need him taking 10 3-pointers when he only hit 3. He did hit the big one in the beginning of overtime. Yeah. But they need to go through AD. All right? He needs to be the scariest. LeBron this going to be his Magic Johnson portion of his career.
Does AD have to lead them in scoring every night?
No.
Okay, well then what are we talking about?
I'm talking about the game. They had control of the game until they went away from AD. They were outscored big time in the second half because they didn't get the ball to Anthony Davis.
But they had a 10-point lead with 90 seconds left, despite not going through AD for all of this. Everything for the Lakers yesterday went according to plan, except for a minute and a half. So, and that was, you can't say it's because they didn't go to AD, because you're right, they didn't go to AD throughout the second half, and they had a 10-point lead with a minute 36
against a bad
left.
team. I'm not looking at Utah without its two best players. I'm looking at getting to the championship.
Okay,
you can't have these little stints where you ignore Anthony Davis or he backs up. Whichever one you want to pick,
so
if they're going to beat the better teams in the
that.
West.
So after the game, LeBron discussed the Lakers' defense, while his teammates were making, honestly, impressively accurate goat noises. Take a listen. First of all, excellent job with the goat noises. As someone who talks a lot about baby goats on the show, I applaud.
You wish you could do that.
Yes, that would be excellent.
Imitation.
So just to add to what Brew was saying, I think glass half full. Wow, what good team chemistry. And supporting LeBron, and we'll all make goat noises, and he'll stay focused. It's kind of a fun way since a lot of us are new on the Lakers. Glass half empty, I think we need to stop saying, why can't AD take the torch from LeBron? Well, I think it's kind of hard when all of your teammates are making goat noises. I'm telling you. Yes. You're trying to be the guy.
He's 38 years old. He's not competing with
best.
LeBron.
It's so, when you put
LeBron.
it out there so blatantly and obviously, yes, I think that intimidates AD a little bit.
What?
I'm telling you.
No.
100% accurate.
Look, first of all, I love it. I agree. You don't agree with it, but just put it out there. I love the team chemistry,
Sure,
the camaraderie.
that's glass half full.
It's awesome. I love LeBron's reaction. He didn't really even crack a smile. He just went on, I'm focused.
But do you question why AD is not the guy? You're like, AD needs to be the guy.
But he
AD
hasn't
needs to be
taken the bull
He
by
can't
the
take
horn.
it when their teammates are doing goat
It'd be
noises.
one thing if LeBron was 32 and they were doing that. He's 38. They're not competing against each other. If they were the same age, it would be that. But they're not.
So hold on, but you got to finish the thought. What, like, I want to because I don't know who in the locker room was making goat noises. I'm not sure everyone.
Everybody except Austin Reeves because he's a Kobe guy.
Okay. Are you saying LeBron won't let him have it? Are you saying that the aura of LeBron is too great and therefore no one can take it?
I think the aura of LeBron is intimidating to Anthony Davis.
So what can be done about that?
That LeBron has to give it to him.
How?
He can't take
but
it.
what does that mean?
I don't know.
No,
Well, at the end of it,
AD has to not worry about the aura. Russell Westbrook, now granted, not on the level of AD,
that's
don't
not
get
a
me wrong.
great-
He don't worry about the aura of LeBron.
How'd that work out?
LeBron has had teammates that aren't just in awe of him.
I don't think-
and they're
Kyrie
gone.
wasn't in awe of him, and they won a championship.
They're all gone.
AD's got to take it.
Kyrie had to leave. Patrick Beverly wasn't in awe.
Kyrie
he had
didn't
to
have to
leave.
leave.
What
Kyrie
are we
wanted to
talking?
leave.
Hold
Russ had
on
to
a
leave.
second. Russ is on his fifth team in 5 years. I think LeBron's been on one of them. Patrick Beverly is on his fourth team in 3 years. The idea that take Russ, who is an all-time great but a different place of his career, and Patrick Beverly and set them aside. He won a championship with Anthony Davis, right? That happened. Yeah. We all remember.
In the bubble.
We were all there.
18 months ago.
We were all there for that, or not there for that, but we all remember that. That was recent. We also just saw Anthony Davis. This is what is frustrating to me about some of the preconceived kind of opinions or notions about guys. We disregard the games that go against them and use the games that validate them as evidence. Anthony Davis is coming off one of the best months of basketball of his life. He just had 35 plus, in 7 games over the last 20 games. Yep. LeBron was there for some, not there for some. But it's not like once LeBron came back, AD went in the passing.
Well, LeBron wasn't 100%.
He had some bad games when LeBron wasn't there, or some passive games.
But what is exactly right? What is true for every team across the NBA? If one of the guys goes for 35 plus, it's very rare another guy goes for 35 plus. So the idea that it is somehow a bad thing for the Lakers that LeBron was excellent, because that's what you're saying.
No, I'm not. I am saying we as the media need to stop criticizing AD that he needs to take the torch from LeBron. I don't think he can. I think LeBron is Batman, And Robin cannot go and usurp it, especially when your teammates are all making goat noises to remind everybody, media and the team in general, that he's the greatest player of all time.
They're not saying he's the greatest at this moment.
Right.
Oh, yes, they are.
But we have seen this, though. We have seen Julius Erving was an all-time legend. He was older. Moses Malone comes to the team. You know why Moses Malone was the best player? Because he was the best player. Kareem, when Magic got to the Lakers, Kareem had already, certainly by Magic's second or third year, made an argument, I'm the greatest basketball player to ever live. Was he always the best player? No. In fact, Magic quickly took it from him. The idea that it is because you have an all-time legend that you're on a team with, that you can't ascend past him is not how it works. You have to play in such a way that you ascend past him, and I think Anthony Davis is in the midst of that. I think Anthony Davis is in the midst of trying to ascend past LeBron. He is playing like it. And to say last night, I agree he was overly passive on the offensive end in a game. Brew, your point about they're playing a team without its top two guys, I think that infects everybody sometimes. Everybody takes their foot off the gas a bit, especially in a game you're leading throughout until, again, the final minute and a half. Maybe everybody's like, okay, we potentially have a big one tomorrow that now I don't even know if they're going to play in. I know we'll talk about it. I think we're being unfair when AD, since March 1st, is averaging damn near 30 points and has been the anchor of the league's best defense, to say what's wrong with him. Right now, nothing's wrong with him.
Well, the defense wasn't phenomenal last night. And I'm just saying, he's got it, and it might not have been AD last night, but the Lakers need to look for him more. The game got interesting when they stopped going to AD.
I disagree. The game got interesting when Olynyk hit a bank-in three.
The Lakers pulled away a little late, but it wasn't like they had control of that game early in the fourth quarter and late in the third.
Okay. Lakers play the Clippers tonight. Each team 41-38. One goat noise for AD just to help with his confidence. I'm just telling you. It would help him.
They shouldn't play. Neither one. The Lakers had 2 goals I guess 3 goals. Make sure you're in the tournament. That one's checked off. Be healthy when the tournament starts. You are this close to getting there. And show that see if this team, when it's all clicking, can be excellent. That one's checked off. At the break, when we came back, and they were sitting at 27-32, I said they need to go 14-9 to guarantee themselves in the play-in, 16-7 to probably get the 6th seed. Well, they're now 14-6, and what happened yesterday, they guaranteed at least being in the play-in. They are likely, even if LeBron and Anthony Davis play, they're underdogs for a reason in this game. The Clippers haven't played since April 1st. It's April 5th. It is a critical game for them, and the Lakers are coming off an overtime game where their 2 stars both played some of the highest minutes of the season. There's no reason to push it. Had they lost yesterday, they're in a tougher spot. But they can lose this game and still be the 6th seed. They're probably, because they don't have the tiebreaker with the Clippers, the team they're competing with really is Golden State. I would sit, and then I would try to go full bore against Phoenix, and then see what the standings are in Game 82 against Utah.
Well, look, obviously health is the most important thing. Wherever you finish, if you're the Lakers, the key is having LeBron and AD healthy. What I'm saying is they looked healthy last night. LeBron looked fine.
So play?
Look, I'm not the doctor. I'm not in the training room. I'm not LeBron or AD. I'm just saying they looked fine. All right? They looked fine last night. And this is a huge game, Nick. If they lose this game, which they will, I believe, if LeBron and AD don't play, they don't control their destiny for the 6th seed. All right? Because if Golden State and the Clippers win out, then the Lakers will be 7th no matter what they do if they lose tonight.
Because right now the Lakers control their destiny for the 5 seed. If the Lakers win the rest of their games...
Yeah, but if they don't play tonight and lose, they won't control anything.
But I'm going to turn it a bit. I'm going to ask you a question. With how the Lakers are playing right now, if you could wave a magic wand and pick for the Lakers, would they rather be the 5 seed or the 7 seed and have to play in the play-in?
Probably the 7, but the ideal would be the 6. That's the thing. They won't. If they lose tonight, they're likely to finish 7th. And I would pick them to survive, certainly the play-in. But we saw last night, Anything can happen
playing
in
is scary.
a one-game situation.
But it's a two-game
situation. Yeah, but still. It's still a couple of one-and-done situations. And with the three-point shot, that's even more so. Because what if the Lakers happen to be cold? What if whoever they play happens to be hot? We see that all the time in the NBA. And you don't get that week-long rest before the playoffs begin that AD and LeBron would need.
Can I give you one more?
So they need. I would play if they're healthy. I get it. Health is number one, but I think they're.
Can
fine.
I give you one more prediction you guys can play on tape if I get wrong?
Yeah, let's go.
I think they rest tonight and they lose. I think they then beat Phoenix, who will be resting their guys on a back-to-back, and beat Utah. And the Warriors are going to lose in Sacramento, and the Lakers are going to be the 6th seed. The Clippers are going to be the 5, the Lakers are going to be the 6, and the Warriors, having lost to Sacramento, will be the 7 seed in the play-in.
Let's go over it again. I didn't get it all.
Okay, well, that's why we have it on tape. That's why we have it on tape. They rest tonight, they lose, they beat Phoenix.
Rest tonight.
And they get the 6.
I think Russ is going to do the.
I don't think they want to lose an 11 straight to the Clippers either.
That's where you'd rather.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.